Hi everyone, this is Judy from Red Princess Designs, and I'm coming to you with a tutorial. This is my very first time making one, so I'm just gonna give it a try. I made this last night. It's the foam tape dispenser that is becoming pretty popular, and there's really no tutorial out there, but I followed oh my god, what's her name? Live Love, I forgot. I'll put the information in the description box, but it's from Bona, and she made an ice cream box, and then another YouTuber and Instagrammer created this box from it. Like, she changed the dimensions and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I did mine. It's pretty simple. Here's the foam tape inside, and here it is coming out to the side. It's closed with a Velcro dot, and it uses 2 sheets of 8.5 by 11. You just have to cut them down. You're gonna need a 1-inch punch, your bone folder, your stylus, your scoreboard, paper trimmer, scissors, the Velcro dot, and some glue. So let me go ahead and get started. I think I'll stand. I tried to do, let's see here. This is, I mean, it's very rough draft, but this kind of helped me. After I built the box the first time around, I broke it apart, and then I kind of made like a little diagram. But this is a sheet that you would need that it's 7 by 8.5, and then on the 7-inch side you would score it at 1.5 and then 5.5, and then rotate it. And on the 8-inch side you would score at 1.5, 3 inches, and 7 inches, and then you would fold the scores and crease them. And then on this side over here, I would recommend you punching the hole before you put the box together. So you want the hole on this side, because then once you fold it, it's going to be like this. It's going to fold in like this, okay? So here's that bottom. This becomes the flap, okay? So then you have this piece, which is 7 by 5.5, and on the 7-inch side you're scoring it at 1.5 and 5.5. And again, you punch your 1-inch circle here on this side, and then when you turn it on your 5.5-inch side, you're only going to score it at 1.5, because then what then happens is you put the box together like this. You know, make sure it's lined up, obviously. And then your 2 holes should match on this side. And then this becomes your front cover. Okay, you put your Velcro dot here, and then your foam tape comes out through here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a demonstration. So we're gonna start off with a sheet of cardstock that is 8.5 by 11. And we're gonna go ahead and just cut this down. It's already 8.5, so we need a piece that's 8.5 by 7 inches. So we're just gonna cut that down. Then your second piece is 5.5. So if you take your second piece of 8.5 by 11 and you cut it down to 5.5, make sure that's lined up. And you can save this piece for a second box. Then you want to cut it down to 7. Okay, so this is your 7" by 5.5" piece of paper, piece of cardstock. And on your 7" side, again, you're going to score at 1.5 and 5.5. You're going to rotate it to your 7" side, and you're going to score at 1.5. This becomes the bottom where the score line is, and then this is the top that's going to fold back, and it's going to be the front of the box. Okay. Then we'll score the 7 by 8.5" piece, and this is the 8.5" side. We're scoring it at 1.5. Is that right? No. Yeah, I'm sorry, hold on. 1.5, 3 inches, and 7 inches. Then you rotate it to the 7" side, and on the 7" side, again, it's 1.5 by 5.5. Okay. So then on this piece here, you're gonna fold and score all your lines. Okay, and after you do that, you rotate it where there's 2 score lines. This is going to be the top and your flap to fold over. At the bottom here, you're gonna cut up and remove a sliver, just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. So it should look like that, those 2 pieces. Then on this side, at the top, you're going to cut these 2 squares off completely. Take them out. Sorry, I'm not in frame. Okay. Okay, remove those. Then the next step is punching your hole on the side. Okay, so again, this is the top. Your score lines are facing up, so you're going to flip it over so your score lines are facing down, like the fold, you know. And then we're going to punch the 1" punch on this side here, and then up here at the top, I'm going to use my corner rounder to round the corners for my flap. So I'll do that now. And here's my 1" circle punch, and I'm going to line it up as best as I can. I have to bring this up closer so I can see what I'm doing. I want to get it lined up. And there's the circle. You could bring it down some if you want. So this is the first piece. So then the second piece is here, and we're going to score and burnish the lines. Okay, then on this piece, we're going to remove these 2 squares at the bottom. So then your piece should look like this. Okay, so then when you're putting the box together, This goes up like this, you glue it down, and this goes on top like this, and you glue it down. But before I do that, I'm going to punch my circle. So what I did before was I just kind of lined it up because I want the circles to match. I kind of lined it up like this, and then I punched the circle. So let me try to do that again. Get it lined up as best as I could. So it's pretty good. When you glue it down, they should match. And let's go ahead and glue it down. So I'm just using wet glue, but you can use your tape runner. So I'm going to glue these bottom flaps first. This is the back of the box. Okay, glue those down. Then I'm going to add glue to this piece, going around that circle. But you still want to put glue there. And then glue all 3 sides. And then you're gonna sandwich them both together. So again, this is the back piece, this is the front piece, and now we're going in and we're trying to line it up as best as you can. Okay, my circles are lined up nicely. You can take your bone folder to make sure those are glued down. And here's your box. You take your glue dot, I place mine on top in the middle. And then you close your box. You could also wait to put the glue dot at the end until you decorate the box. But I think once I decorate it, I'll just, you know, go around it and, you know, use like a 3/4 inch paper punch to make a hole so that the Velcro dot isn't blocked off. This one's a little crooked here. I didn't really pay attention to it, but you can always trim that and trim the bottom. You just want to make sure you line it up so that it, you know, it's nice and square. But there you have it. This is the box. It's pretty easy to make. And it fits your Dollar Tree foam tape, which is kind of hard to contain when it's on your desk or whatever. You can give this as a little gift, happy mail for a friend. I think it's really cute. Excuse my tutorial. It's the very first one I've ever made. But I just had to share this because this is so simple and so cute that you can make for your friends. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.